afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to BASF at K 2025. Welcome back aboard our plastics journey. This talk is going to be very interesting because for all of you who might be a little bit hungry right now in the afternoon, we're going to talk about hydrophilic polyamide sausage packaging. Yeah, if you understood only the third word, the talk is actually going to be about the first, second, and the fourth word. Yeah, not so much about the sausages. I'm super happy that I have two experts here with me. Lukasz Koszynski, he is the commercial director of Podanfol, and we're going to learn a little more about what you guys actually do later on from you. And Rafael Zaremba from our Polyamides team. Yeah. Rafael, we're going to start with you. The title of this talk needs explanation. The new Ultramid H. What is it? Why did you develop it?
Yeah, of course. So Ultramid H is the first polyamide with hydrophilic properties. So nobody before us innovated this such kind of material. So it has very specific properties because it combines not only very good strength of which is common for polyamides, but also hydrophilic properties that allow the films, for example, made of this polyamide to get rid of water from inside.
Okay, and one of those companies applying it are you at Podanfol. Lukasz,
yes.
Tell us a little bit about what you do.
It's hard to say that we are buying because still we are not officially buying it.
Yeah,
this material has a premiere today, as I understand, and we will be able to buy it from the new year. But anyway, yes, we were part of this project, and we started it in the past. But as us at the Podanfol, we are the casing producer, so it's perfectly fit to our portfolio and perfectly fit to us. And we were very interested. We started in 1983, our company, as a small family business. The current co-owners, I can say today, they started. They bought an extruder. They made a hole in the ceiling, and they started extruding in their own house. So we made also handmade or homemade casings.
Okay.
And this was the very beginning in those years. After 40 years from this time, we are in the position where we are one of the biggest, I think so I can say this, one of the biggest producer of the plastic casings in the world.
Okay.
I'm sure that we are in the first 5 or 6 companies in the top. We are focusing only on the plastic casing and selling this all over the world, from Australia to Chile, US, and this is our main markets.
And how did the connection to this specific new products come to be?
To be honest, this specific new product, how the connection began, basically this is kind of a nice story and I remembered it quite well. It was exactly in 2017. I remember this date because this is the date when I first visited Ludwigshafen. I think so. Anybody who is visiting this company and this place, like BASF, Ludwigshafen, is impressed. Yeah, and it's things.
Did you like it? Don't say anything wrong. I lived there for 10 years.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I was so impressed. I've seen two line buses in the town. This was like a town. It's not a company. It's like a town. It was unbelievable. So I was impressed, and that's why I remember this very well. And also I checked my photos where it was. Yes.
Okay.
And during this visit, also we have been asked to bring a little bit of our permeable material because we have in our portfolio also our permeable material. And we brought it. I brought it with me, and I shared this material with Dr. Rolf Mikmis, which I met during my visit when I was there, and it was a big pleasure because we not only had exchange the discussion, and also I tried to empathize and say why we need a permeable material, why we are searching for permeable material, and we had a very nice discussion, which. What understood there that he was already thinking about something special that BASF wants to create, and that was basically true because after a few weeks or a few months after my first visit in BASF, we have been proposed by BASF to be part of this nice and wonderful project.
But it's also quite a development time, yeah, since.
Unfortunately, it is.
Okay,
it's almost a decade, yes. So as I mentioned, it was 2017, so we were waiting. It was never-ending story, I would say. Yeah, I was asking the question every year, when it will be ready, when I can send it to the customer. Yeah, guys, come on, speed up. Yeah. But finally, we have it. So here we are, and it's official.
That's fantastic. Tell us a little. Maybe you can go a bit more into detail when it comes to the needs that you had at that time, also the technical needs. I mean, this is very specific.
Yeah, that's a good question. Yes, definitely, it's a very specific. So Today, market, if we will talk about dried and smoked products like sausage, dried sausage, everyone have seen that in the supermarket. It's mainly covered by a let's call it non-polyamide solutions like fibrous, cellulose, collagen. Those are the most popular and the most common products for this kind of application. I mean, drying and smoking. And those products are quite nice, quite well. You can have a very nice taste, very nice texture, but those products also have some limitation and some problems. Very complicated production, shelf life of the product, which is quite a challenge. And in case of fibrous, price, which is unbelievably high. And many customers was approaching plastic casing producers to find a solution to replace. We, as a Podanfol, we have a product which is kind of special modified polyamide, which can partially take from this, let's say, market, but also our products has some limitation. The first limitation is not only problems on the production, because this special modified polyamide is a little bit problematic during the production and extrusion, but also there are limitations in terms of regulation, I mean food contact regulation. So it's not easy to fulfill official food contact regulation and also put the product on the market which fulfilling. And Podanfol was always very strict in terms of safety of the product, not only quality but also safety of the product. We are seeing also the products which has a higher permeability than our products on the market, but when we are checking them, they are just not fulfilling the European standards, regulations, so we know how to make them, but we don't want to go this way. And hydrophilic polyamide is something which is bringing both things, yeah? So it's driving us to the high permeability of our products, safe products, and stability.
Okay. Getting back to Rafał, what's your perspective on that collaboration? How did you experience it? I mean, it's been taking quite some time, as Lukáš mentioned.
Yeah. I mean, Lukáš is in this project longer than I am in BASF in total. So in fact, it took a lot of time to develop the product. So from the first idea, then development, first trials. Until here we are today presenting officially this product. So it's a great achievement for our team. But not only launching the product itself, but also the fact that we are in this project with our close partner, with company Podanfol. That basically this 7-8 years ago. The idea was born together with them. So since the day one until today, we are cooperating together. We are developing this project together, and I hope that it will be successful. Yeah. So, I mean, but this is Łukaš's job.
Yeah, that's true.
You have to make it successful.
Thanks for the pressure. Yeah.
No pressure. But guys, in a good partnership, I mean, you need trust and respect, but also sometimes you really have to turn around and say, let them do it. Okay, I don't want to. Tell us a little bit how the cooperation went.
You mean the whole from the...
Okay, we everything you never told.
No, the cooperation was very nice. The only bottleneck of the cooperation was the time. Yes, the time. But also when you are introducing something on the market, it's also we have a lot of bureaucracy behind. Yeah, so this is something what BASF is taking care, and this takes ages. Yeah, it's not BASF or anybody else. It just takes so long time. Yeah, if you want to implement some innovation, and we can say that this is innovation. Yeah, so innovation needs time and needs to be perfectly fitted and finished to have a perfect product. And I think so. We are there with this product today.
Very good. You can be proud. Rafał, what did you learn about the industry, about the application in that sense? I mean, every product is super specific, especially this one.
Yeah, of course. So this material is, I would say, maybe not totally different, but has totally different properties in certain areas, and that was a good lesson for me to understand the needs of our customers, of the market, because I understand that it's not only this couple of years that we developed this product together, but the need for this material was already much before 2017. That Łukasz mentioned, and I know that many companies try to develop unsuccessfully such kind of material, but I mean, I'm sure that the whole packaging market, casings, so sausage casings market was eager to see finally this such kind of innovation. And what Łukasz mentioned, it's not so easy to innovate, to develop something totally new in this environment, let's say, because of course there are a lot of first of all you need to find an idea how to develop the product, and then of course you need to fulfill all the regulations. You need to wait a long time to get all the bureaucratic job done.
You want to add something?
No, I think so. He is completely right. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's
2017 to 2025 is 8 years, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. What happens in the next 8? So where will we be in 2033?
That's a good question.
Back again? Is there a K in?
Yeah, that's a good question. To be honest, I had the opportunity and pleasure to have a dinner with Rolf, and he promised me something that we have some still ideas. Yeah.
Oh, we also have hand microphones here.
Yeah. so no, but coming back to the topic, yes, we want to go further. Yes. So we want to go further. We want to cover more. We believe in this product. We believe that we can exchange in more and more application. We will be able to give a much more stable product for the end customers, because everything depends on the quality, price, and the happiness of our end customers, yes? And simplicity. Yes.
And do you see more pull from certain customers, also from the end customers, in certain directions?
We do. There is a big interest in this. Yeah, there is a big interest because they are. Maybe it's a bad word that they're fed off of the current situation, some shortage and some quality issues. But anyway, this is something what needs to develop. 30 years ago, also everything was packed not in the plastic. Yeah. So today plastic casing or polyamide plastic casings took big part of the market already. So this is like a next step, yeah, in the future, in my opinion. So
okay,
I hope it will be there.
It sounds good. You can always come back, definitely. So from your perspective, 2033.
Yeah, I hope to be sold out of this product. So. No, but to be honest, yeah, of course, we started from casings, sausage casings as a main market that really needs this material. So of course, this is our priority for the time being. But we can imagine that material has such specific properties that can be applicable in many other industries. So I can imagine that, for example, we can use it for standard packaging, not only casings, but also, for example, for transportation of fruits. So when you want to get rid of the water from the inside, so that could be one of the applications. But yeah, I'm also fan of jogging, so okay. I can imagine also such product in application of in textile, when you want to have some kind of a material or clothing that can have better permeability to water. So maybe this could be applicable for sport clothing, for example.
Because that is also the main advantage compared to the conventional material? Is that?
Yeah, that's correct. So in general, material behaves very similarly to standard polyamide 6 or to even more to 666, but the major difference is water permeability. So what you and the audience can see on the slide, so the graph shows basically we studied two type of casings. So one casing made of standard polyamide 6, and the other casing made of our hydrophilic polyamide Ultramid H. So in general, we filled these casings with the water and left them in the room in ambient temperature, 50% humidity, to check what could be the effect. And the effect was very promising, because after 8 days there was no water inside the casings made of Ultramid H. And for example, in comparison to our standard products that also Podanfol use, we saw that only just part of water evaporates, so roughly 20% only. So the difference in permeability is easily visible.
Okay, so this is also what convinced you.
Yeah, and this also, the picture below shows the difference in smoking process. So on the left you see the sausage that was, both sausages were smoked the same way, but the one on the left hand side was smoked in a standard casing made of standard PA6, and the other one was smoked in casing made of Ultramid H. So clearly you see which one, for which one the process went better. You know?
Yeah, I would take both right now. I'm really hungry.
No, this, as Rafael mentioned, it's not only convenience, we were part of it. Yeah? So those samples were made by us, and we also think not only because permeability is the key. This word is a whole smoking and drying process, permeability, and the casing works slightly different than the non-polyamide solutions. So we are focusing only on permeability of water, because water is a carrier. Even is a carrier of the smoke. So if you want to smoke through the casing, you are grabbing the smoke, the oxygen with the smoke, and going through the casing. And if you want to dry the product, you are taking out the humidity. And what I can say with this Ultramid H, which we have today, we can drive our products much higher than the current standards and current possibilities, what we are seeing even on the market with our competitors. So that's why we are very happy to go this direction and explore it more.
Good. I think we have another slide here that shows the actual application. Yeah.
Yes. That's the slide from the production. I think so. It was taken when you were visiting us. Basically, what probably Rafa and we wanted to mention, and what I was mentioning before, stability. And our current products, as I mentioned, we can produce this and modified, but the permeability is not so high, but also we are struggling with some production issues. And this product is very stable on the production during the extrusion. We don't see any difference to the standard polyamide 6, which is quite a big advantage of this kind of product, because the waste in the production is quite important in terms of costs.
Yeah, of course. I think you can be very proud of what you achieved. This is a proper innovation and a great partnership. I hope it doesn't take us 8 years to meet again, because I really enjoyed this conversation. Definitely. We just have to talk about one little secret. Does anybody in the audience know why this product is called Ultramid H? BASF colleagues are not allowed to say anything. What's the H for?
Yeah, of course. We have Ultramid A, Ultramid B, Ultramid C in our portfolio, so the natural next step would be Ultramid B, but in this case we have Ultramid H. It's a reference to ancient Greek, where the sausage production process was firstly described, and simply means hydrophilic, as loving water. So that's why, due to the fact that this product is really loving water, then we called it Ultramid H from hydrophilic.
Thank you very much, Lukas. Thank you very much, Rafael. You deserve something better than water now. Thank you very much for your attention. See you later.
BASF. We create chemistry.